There we go. There we go. Welcome back to Confident, the Code to Living a Life on Fire. I, of course, am your host, Anthony Hudson. This is my podcast, Confidence. It's about creating confidence, building rock solid routines, and a confident lifestyle so that you wake up energized and ready to tackle the day with extreme confidence, with that swagger that you probably had once upon a time, but for whatever reason has left you, right? So if you're new to listen to this podcast, we focus on creating your confidence and keeping that confident throughout your entire life, because at the end of the day, it's that confidence that's going to help you play bigger, stop playing small, and really live life on your own terms, live that life on fire, which is what we all want to do. We want to enjoy the journey, have fun along the process. It's not about a finish line. It's about enjoying every single day and living your best life. So that's the show. That's the start of the show. There's an introduction for you. Again, I'm Anthony, and I am your host of Confident. Today, something that society has backwards that I hear more often than ever that we're trying to break the mold of is this thing called work-life balance, right? Which I'm going to shift your mindset, and I'm going to hit you right between the eyes with this one today. There's no such thing as work-life balance. There just isn't. There's no perfect balance. And especially when it comes to the order of that entire freaking term. The whole thought around this is work-life balance. Why is work the first word in that scenario? Work-life balance? Work comes first? That's the issue. Society as a whole still thinks that work is most important, that going to a job that probably doesn't pay you enough, that probably doesn't appreciate you enough, that probably you're working towards paying off someone else's kids' scholarship funds or vacation home or boat or sailing lessons. Like, that's not what it's about. It's about living life for you. It needs to be called a life-work balance, especially now more than ever, right? We work to spend more time and provide and protect and do the fun things with our loved ones. So why then? So we work to enjoy life, but instead we need to focus on enjoying life and then putting work in between the lines of it, right? So when people go in and make their schedules and get on their calendar and do all the things and plan out their weeks, which a lot of people, let's be honest, don't even plan their weeks. They just wake up and by default, let the week come to them, let the day come to them. They don't have any design, any structure, any proactiveness around their days. They live a reactive lifestyle instead of a proactive lifestyle. So point being, for those that actually plan their days, they start with work. Okay, well, my work schedule's this, this, and this. I need to ask for vacation here. I need to do this, this, and this. Listen, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up to be less confident. You're setting yourself up to be unhappy. Because if we're only focused on work, and if that's the first thing that comes across our mind every single day, I'll tell you what, I don't want to work to have to live. I want to live first, and then I want to enjoy my work as well. But it's not a work-life balance. It's got to be a life-work balance. And that's where everybody gets it wrong. Shift your mindset. If you're not planning your calendar around your family, and well, first of all, you have to plan around you. So number one, you've got to take care of yourself first. That means if your routine, if your day is not planned around you first to be the best version of you, you're already behind the eight ball. You're already going to lose, right? It just is a fact. You're not going to be set up for success. You're not going to have a successful day. You're not going to win. You're not going to win every single day if you are planning around your work schedule and if you're planning around other people's calendars and schedules. You have to take care of yourself first. So that's number one thing. When you plan this life-work balance, if that's what we're going to call it now, you've got to take care of yourself first. You've got to plan your day accordingly. That's why I get the most important things that I need done for me, for the day, for my self-mastery, for my self-discipline, for my confidence. I do those all first things in the morning. My critical tasks are done between 5 in the morning and 7:30 in the morning every single day. Nobody else is awake. Nobody else is around. I'm doing all the things behind the scenes with myself alone, while my family, my loved ones, and all the other things that need to happen with work, with everything else, they're still asleep. So I get up and get that stuff done. I Mastery gets done first thing. I take care of myself first, because once you do that, you can better take care of others. So life-work balance begins with you, begins with your life, begins with what you want for you, begins with who you are, what you want, and who you have to become in order to get it. So self first. Then we're planning breakfast with my daughters in the morning, or lunch date with Kylie, or dates on the weekends. Those are the things that get planned next. All this kids' activities, all their important stuff, all the family stuff, all the family traditions, Sunday night family dinner, Saturday day at the movies, family day at the movies, all the meal prepping, all the plans, all those things, all the kids' events and activities, all the date nights, all the things that Kylie and I want to do, all the things that I need to do, meet with my friends, maybe go out for a guys' night, whatever that looks like for you, whatever you enjoy doing, your hobbies, the things that you need to do to have fun, you're planning that next. Okay. You're planning that next, the things with your loved ones. So you first, family second, and then work falls into there. And then some people are going to be automatically, I already hear it. I know what's coming. Oh, but I have my work's my obligation. I have a boss to answer to, so on and so forth. No. You talk to them. You tell them, hey, this is me. This is my obligation. This is my family. This is the stuff that I need, right? They're going to appreciate that for you being honest. Instead of missing something, or instead of messing something up or being late, plan it around. You can make adjustments. You can ask for schedule changes. How do you know if you don't ask? Like, why? And if you're not working, or if you are working for somebody else and that's not a possibility, maybe it's time to become an entrepreneur. Maybe it's time to bet on yourself. Maybe it's time to start that side hustle a little bit that you can work your way into, and eventually replace the income in your daytime job to become a full-time entrepreneur, a full-time business owner. Maybe you start that franchise. Maybe you invest in that franchise concept on the side that you're growing and scaling while you're still continuing that job, and then slowly move away from it, right? Don't tell me that there's not options. Don't tell me that there's not resources out there. Don't tell me that there's not opportunities. There are. So when you say, and you come up with the excuse of my boss won't allow me to do that, or I have to go according to my boss's schedule. No, you don't have to do anything. You can do what you want. This is your life. You get to control it. You get to live that life on your own terms. So I don't want to hear any more work-life balance talk. It's not that. It's life-work balance. And I don't even like to call it work, right? It's life balance, but your life comes first. You balance life first, then you plan everything else accordingly. Your calendar, your planner, your planning of your weeks, your priorities are you, your family, your loved ones, your life. Work, everything else gets secondary, right? Primary, secondary, tertiary, whatever that third tier, third level is. So I hope that resonates. I hope you guys take this and think about how it fits into your life, because at the end of the day, it is too short of a life to wake up being miserable, to wake up feeling like you're handcuffed to a job, handcuffed to a work schedule, handcuffed to things that don't light your fire, that don't light your passions, that don't align with your core values and interests. Now more than ever, I'm enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, and I want to teach others to do the same. That is a life on fire. That is confidence. I have the confidence to say, hey, this is what I need. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is who I have to become in order to get it. And this is how I'm going to do it. So if you need help with that, if you don't know where to start, if you feel lost, if you're struggling in any areas, faith, family, fitness, finances, fun, you guys know I coach a lot of people. I have a lot of people get dialed into their routines, get rid of the bad habits, start living their life by design, not by default. Build that extreme confidence, keep the promises they make to themselves so that you can ultimately live that life on fire. That's what I do. I do it all day, every day. I impact as many people as I can. That's what I want to bring to this world. Show people their superpower of extreme confidence. So if that's you, if you have questions, you can click the link below, or in the show notes rather, and connect with me. Connect with me, shoot me a message. There's a calendar link in there as well where you can schedule an appointment with me. Let's just have a conversation. No obligation, completely confidential, and talk about where you're struggling, what your issues are, what your roadblocks are. We all have them. We all have our challenges. Challenges are meant to be tackled. Struggles are meant to make you stronger, right? So let's dial that in. That's what I do. That's what I'm about. That's what I love doing. And I love seeing others win. So when you get a little bit more courage, then you get a little more consistency, after you get courage to be consistent, then your confidence is going to grow. And that's what I help people do. So thank you guys for tuning in. If this resonated at all, the life-work balance thing, please take a screenshot, share it on the social medias, the Instagrams, the TikToks, whatever your favorite platform is. Reviews are always beneficial as well for me. I appreciate that because it gets the show in front of more people. And if you're interested in my coaching program, link to group coaching, or shoot me a personal DM on Instagram. Link is in the show notes for Instagram as well. And we can schedule a time to have a conversation to work one-on-one individually. Or if you just want to be around and be a part of my newsletter, that link is in there as well. Monthly newsletter, giving you the foundational principles that I've established over the years to be a confident man and a happy man and a man that chases my dreams and lives that life on fire. So appreciate you guys. See you on the next episode.